Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coffee and a Card. And I've also got ice gems for breakfast today. Just move them out the way so that you don't try and nick them. I know what you lot are like. I'm only kidding. So today I'm using this stamp set, and it's called Window Shopping. Now this stamp set does coordinate with the beautiful Window Shopping framelits, which creates the beautiful hexagon shaped boxes that you're seeing round and about. And basically these sections here are designed so that you can stamp them out, and when you have die cut the box and use the peephole method, you can put these behind and they'll shine through, or you can cut out full panels and then add these panels. But I'm going to make a card out of it to show the versatility of it. See that action there? Well, I'm going to try anyway. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to use just the one colour today. I'm not into complicated cards. I like them nice and simple. The reason being, Coffee and a Card is meant to be easy. And I make them easy because not everybody, you know, is a fantastic card maker, you know, and can do all these fancy fold cards and all of these techniques. But, you know, everybody should be having a try and having a go and trying Stampin' Up for themselves. So I don't want anybody to be put off. So I do them really, really easy so that you can perhaps copy them. And also, because I'm not that brilliant card maker myself, I'm only learning. So what I've got here is I've got the beautiful Wisteria Wonder, which is a stunning lilac colour. And I've cut my card base at 8.5 by 6, scored it at 4 1/4 to make my card base. Then I have a paper layer. This is the DSP. You get loads. You get a great big massive 12 by 12 pad, and this is the Subtles range DSP. And it's double laid, it's striped on that side, and you get all the different colours, loads and loads and loads and loads of paper. It's really awesome, and I've got loads of it, so I'm using it up. And I've cut that at 1/4 inch shorter all the way around, so that's 5 3/4 by 4. And then I've got some Whisper White, which is going to be my stamping layer, and that is 5.5 by 3 3/4. All of my measurements will be on my blog, and the link will be down below in the description box. I'm really, really grateful for people that do go over and check out my blog, because it helps, you know, it gets my views up, and then more people go and have a look, and it just helps me. It just helps. Just go view my blog. So I'm adding this paper layer on here, like so. Let's try and get it relatively straight, and you know, so that we've got a nice even border, which I'm getting better at that, at placing that nicely. So I've got my layer here. I'm going to start doing some stamping. Don't quite know what I'm going to do, if I'm honest. It's kind of a make it up as you go along kind of thing. Right, so first of all I'm going to do my sentiment. I've not even used this stamp set yet. As you can see, I'm having to peel the back off. Now I will say I don't put the stickers on. What I generally do is I put the stickers on the inside of my case. It's just what I do. Some people do, some people don't. I don't. So I'm going to mount. Is that going to fit on that block? Yep. Let's get it straight, Amanda. That would, you know, aid things along a little bit. And the good thing about this is, because it's basic, you can knock up a load of these in no time. Get all your card bases cut, all your matting layers cut, get them all in a pile, and, you know, just get on with it. And that's the system that I use when I'm doing my customer thank you cards, because I do have quite a lot to make now, luckily for me. On a monthly basis, I send them out to all my customers. And it just helps when you've got a bit of an easy card that you can duplicate, but you can make in different colours. So I'm inking that up nicely with Wisteria Wonder, and I'm just going to stamp that in the corner of this here, because I've not cut it out beforehand. I'm just going to do it by eye. I Don't know if that's a good idea because I've got a bit of a wonky eye and I don't always cut stuff straight. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? I'm just going to leave that to dry. And now this is going to be my card base. So I'm going to put, what shall I have? I like this flowery one because it kind of goes with the flower there. I'm going to put that in the middle. So if I have one there and one, I wonder if I've got room for two. I don't know. As I said, don't know what I'm doing. Just turn my camera on and up for best. I think what I'll do is, I'll have a go. Let's see how it turns out. I can always delete this film and never show you if it turns out wrong. So I'm going to ink this up. I think it's about 2 inch by 2 inch, this stamp. I'm just going to stamp in the first top corner like so. And hope that it stamps nicely for me. Oh, look at that, isn't that pretty? That's really nice, that. Pleased with that. And I'll go in the opposite corner, I think. Yep, let's go in the opposite corner here. And try and get it straight, trying to line it up with the edges of the card. Like so. Like I say, the simpler that you can get them, the quicker you get your cards made, and then you feel more accomplished, don't you? You know, you think, oh, I've done really well. I've got all my cards made, and they don't look so bad, and they're all nice and neat, and as I say, you can do them, because it's a quick design, you can do them in loads of different colours. So I'm using this one now, which is Spots and Hearts. Get it inked up right. And I'm going to try and line it up at the side of that one without getting my head in the camera. Apologies if my hair's in the camera. Proper spot on my grey hairs. There we go. Let's see what it looks like. How pretty! Ooh, I like that. Right, now I've done them hearts that way, so I'm going to have to do these the same way, aren't I? Or else it's going to look odd. So let's get that stamp lined up with the edge of my card to help me get it straight. Although I'm not that fussy if it's not straight. I'm not that bothered. Like so. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? What else have we got? What else can I do? What else can I stamp? I'm going to leave it like that because this sentiment here is quite large. So, give it a bit of a dry. And then I'm just going to gently... I'm not doing the normal amount of inking. I'm just doing the edges. Just to make that stand out against the DSP slightly. Or blend into the DS. You know what I mean. I don't like seeing the white edges of things. I don't know why. I just don't. So, there we go. Move that to one side. In fact, I'll leave it open because I might need to ink my sentiment in a minute. So I'm going to quickly stick that layer on. Nice, simple coffee and a card today. Nothing complicated. And what I might do is I might add a flower. Haven't decided yet. So I'm just lining that up like that. There we go. I'm going to have it that way, so it opens that way. I'm going to cut my sentiment out now. I think I might actually use my trimmer, to be honest. I'm just going to bring my trimmer in, and then it will be nice and straight, won't it? Do you know what? Sometimes what I do, I think I'm scoring, and I cut it. How many times I've done that when I first got this trimmer? So just bear in mind, if you're new to using one of these trimmers, because it's got both blades on, don't cut it when you're meant to be scoring, because that's a disaster. I was like, I've cut it, what am I doing? Tell myself off. I think I just want to trim a bit off of that end to make it even. Does it want a bit more? It wants a bit more, so it's down to that line, so then it's the same as the other side. That's the good thing about these trimmers, you can do really precision work. And what I'm going to do as well is, let me see what measurements I've got there. I've got about 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. So if I do, say 2 1/2. Yeah, am I right? 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Just about. It should just give that a bit of a layer. I might have cut that totally wrong. We'll see in a minute, won't we? Right, so let me just put some of that ink on the edge of my sentiment. Like so. Dimensionals are fast fuse. Dimensionals are fast fuse. I'll use, can't decide what to use now. I'll use dimensionals on this one. 1, 2, this has got to be a fast card. I'm filming this at the same time as doing about 5 million jillion other things. So it needs to be fast. Right, I'm going to layer that up best as I can, because I have cut it very much by eye. And now I'm just going to attach that with some more dimensionals, I think, to my very, very quick and simple little card. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. You could add a ribbon band under there as well, or just a strip of the DSP would be nice. In fact, I might have to do that now. Now I've said that, I'm going to have to do it. Let me, how wide is that again now? Let me try and remember how wide that is. 3 3/4, isn't it? 3 3/4 wide. Let's have a look. 3 and 3, is it 3 3/4? I think it is. So, look, I'm making this up as I'm going along. 3 3/4, by how wide's that? Let's try 1.5 inches. Yeah. We're making this up as we're going along. Let's have a look. Oh, we're cooking with gas, it fits. Oh, my nail's gone funny. So this band here is 3 3/4, which is the width of that white card base, by 1.5 inches. Just to kind of fill in that space there. I like that. I think that's really pretty. And then I'm going to take these off. Have I already took them off? I'm already took them off. That's why I'm struggling to get, I thought I'm struggling to get backs off of there. I've already done it. And then I'm just going to put that kind of central. Like so. And there you go. Ta-da! Simple, lovely card. Give it a try. Thanks for watching.